Hello there and welcome to another episode of the Hostplus Sustained Performer. Each week we delve into what makes a team or a player a proven sustained performer week in, week out. Mitch Cleary joins me. Mitch, welcome.
Hello, Nat.
I'm looking forward to talking about this one man at Port Adelaide who is having a season to remember, and that's despite his veteran status of a 32-year-old. I am, of course, talking about Travis Boak.
Yeah, it's incredible what he's been able to do at his age. You look at the top midfielders at the moment, it's probably only Scott Pendlebury at the same age doing similar things. So Travis Boak on track for a third All-Australian and a third best and fairest this season. The power's thrown Zach Butters, Connor Rosie, Dan Houston into the midfield, but he's still the most prolific midfielder in this side, and it's the top side at the moment. So if we have a look at some of his numbers this year at Port Adelaide, top for disposals, which is huge given that the players have gone through there. Ollie Wines is also having a great season. The first possession, so he's winning the clearances, but also his score involvements. Number one at the power, and they've been so strong at getting the ball to Charlie Dixon and these forwards this season, and Travis Boak is leading the case when it comes to funneling the ball forward. Yeah,
he's certainly been a huge driver in that aspect and so integral to Port Adelaide. He's been a sustained performer for a long time now, but his game really has gone to another level in 2020. What do you think has been the game changer for him this year?
Yeah, it's been incredible what he's been able to do, as we said, at his age, and I think his form this season has coincided with what the power have been able to do. So if you even go back a couple of years ago, when he gave up the captaincy at the end of 2018, that was off the back of 2 years as a predominant forward. So if you have a look at his numbers, big minutes playing as that half forward role, gave up the captaincy, a new lease on life. 2019 was strong, but he's gone to new heights this year. As you said, at the age of 32, it really is phenomenal in what he's been able to do, and it almost feels like he's got the weight off his shoulders without that captaincy, and he's been able to just focus on his footy and having an awesome year.
Yeah, he's playing with that freedom, which is amazing. We all know that Lachie Neale is the raging Brownlow favourite at the moment, but Boak has earned 118 Brownlow votes over his incredible career since debuting back in 2007. The most of any power player, I might add, which is amazing.
Sorry, Kane.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Kane Corns. But it just shows that he's been able to consistently perform at a high standard for such a long time.
Oh, it has. And you go back to those best and fairest. He was winning best and fairest when he was up in that time. We know the vision of him almost meeting and going to Geelong back in the end of 2012. So he's winning best and fairest all the way back then. And you go to now. So if he wins it this year, Nat, he will become the oldest Brownlow medalist in history. So Barry Round, a winner at 31 at South Melbourne. That feels
1981. That's a long time ago. Before my time.
And you go recently to some of these Brownlow medalists, Nat Fyfe, Paddy Dangerfield. These are guys in their mid to late 20s having awesome careers. This guy's 32 and he's a chance third favourite as it sits for the Brownlow medal.
And when you look at the game's records at Port Adelaide as well, Kane Corns the record holder at this moment, but it looks like he might be overtaken.
Well, he's sitting on 277 as it sits now, Travis Boak. He's got 2 years to run on his contract. That's plus whatever Port Adelaide have this year, plus finals. So he's going to fly past Kane, and he could well go down as, let's say, one of the best in Port Adelaide's history in the AFL era.
Well, I like that. So better than Warren Treadray or right up there?
Well, Treader's 4-time All-Australian and Kane Corns 4-time BNF. Robbie Gray also a 4-time All-Australian. This year, if Travis Boak becomes a 3-time All-Australian and a 3-time best and fairest, that's as it sits right now. That's even with 2 years to run. So I think absolutely has to be in that conversation. Treader's probably just in front, given he held the status as the best centre forward in the competition for a long time. But gee, Travis can't be too far behind, and he needs to be in that conversation as the next rung under him with Robbie Gray.
I love it. It's an excellent conversation and a debate to have. If you want to join in, you can do so on the AFL social channels. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back again next week with another episode of The Sustained Performer. Thanks to Hostplus. We go with you.